Hello crafty friends, welcome to my channel. This is Gloria Parra today for Simple Stories. And this holiday season is right around the corner. It's amazing how time flies, friends. I can't believe Christmas will be here before we know it. So today I want to show and create with this awesome new simple vintage Holly Jolly collection. And as you can see, it has a vintage and a very retro kind of look that I'm really loving. And this teal, friends, is one of my favorite colors. And paired with this traditional like Christmas palette, it looks awesome. So let me give you a little glimpse. Look at that, amazing. So we have the polka dot, we have the plaid, the red plaid paper, I believe that's what it's called. Look at these retro Santas, they're amazing. This like a newspaper or something like that. This, friends, this is gonna be the main paper we're gonna use today. We have more plaid there. The lined patterned papers, polka dots. Oh, this is so gorgeous. I think we're gonna use this one today. I'm just going for my favorites. Okay, we're gonna create with my favorites today. Of course, Simple Story is known for this awesome tags. So we have very cute Santas, we have reindeers. If you've been scrapbooking for a while, this collection really takes me back to October afternoon, if you remember that kind of products. Okay, so sorry, this one moved because I've been creating with it a little already. So here we have the sticker, the 12 by 12 sticker sheet, and you can see how awesome the color palette is. Now I'm gonna show you really fast a couple of my favorites. Of course, the chipboard stickers. Look at that little guy there with the presents, reindeer, snowman. He's so cute. And I love the ornaments. I love the pinwheels or rosettes. I'm not sure what you call them. Of course, another favorite are the foam stickers. So many titles and possibilities for those. One of my favorites, as always, are the chipboard frames. And we are going to use this one to document my last year's Christmas. So friends, just let's dive. We got so many things here. Let's dive in. Let's create a very fun layout. If you're looking for a collection with some awesome numbers, this collection has it, friends. You can create an awesome album with each day or memories for your December album. Here we have the little layered pieces. And of course, the titles, and these are perfect for your cards. This is called the Sentiment Bits, and I'm gonna have everything linked down below. So if you're looking to get this collection, friends, please use my affiliate links. It won't cost you anything extra, and it will help my little business very much. So let's start creating with this collection right now. So friends, these are the two pattern papers that we're gonna use for this layout. I just adored this pattern paper here with all the beautiful ornaments. So I know some of you won't like this, but I'm going to suggest that you cut half of this pattern paper and fussy cut this ornaments, okay? Not the entire pattern paper because we're not gonna use that many ornaments. But there's another option. If you really don't like fussy cutting, you can bring in all the collection pieces that you have, and there are tons of ornaments as well. So you have some on the ephemera packs, you have some on the sticker sheet, so you just bring them all together and you can use them. Okay, that's another option. But if you want to follow this, you can cut half of this pattern paper and just fussy cut all of those. So I have a bunch of them already cut here. So you can see them. I like leaving a little border there. You see the teal border, and I usually like that. Then we will make a little hole in the ornament so we can put the twine or some fun element that helps us hang our ornaments. Also, I'm gonna bring in, as you can see, I love the teal in this collection. I really want to make it like the main color on my layout. So I'm gonna bring in a solid that it's part of this basic kit that is part of this Holly Jolly collection. So you get the grid pattern paper and you get the like very subtle polka dots. So I chose the subtle polka dot here. And I trimmed it to, give me a second, 11¼ by 11¼ Yeah. So you can do that, and we're gonna layer that pattern paper on top of this one. If you want to add some machine stitching to the borders here, I love doing that. Okay, so I'm gonna adhere that. No, we're not gonna adhere it yet, friends, because we need to tuck in some things under this one. So we're gonna leave that till the end, okay? Let's cut the branding strip from this one and let's start. Okay, friends, let's bring in our chipboard frame with photos. And I have some little marks that I have done just to have my frame placed at the middle. It's actually a little higher than the middle. And I have a bunch of twine cut here ready for all my ornaments. So I'm gonna use some red, some teal, and green twine. Okay, so let's I'm not adhering this yet because I need to arrange all the ornaments. Before bringing in my ornaments, I want to show you I've created some little spheres, I believe they're called, and these are ornaments that I want to place on some places with the other ornaments that I've cut from the pattern paper. So I want to show you how I did that. I thought it was a very nice way to bring some like a 3D embellishment to my page and to make it more fun and different. Okay, so I'm using a 1-inch circle, and from my 6x8 pattern papers, what I've done is cut 4 circles. Okay, 4 circles. And this is really easy, friends. I just fold it in half. I fold all my circles in half. Just a tip. Look at what you have on your paper and that it's straight. You know, don't fold it without looking. Just be aware of where you're making your half fold so it looks straight. Okay, so we fold all 4 pieces. Okay, we have 4 circles that I have scored in the middle. And now we will create our sphere ornaments. So just apply some adhesive on one side of the circle and bring the other one. Okay, and let's repeat that for all 4 circles. This is really easy, and you can create a couple of them with different pattern papers. The 6x8 paper pad is perfect for this because you can bring in different pattern papers without wasting your big patterns, your big pattern papers. Okay, so there we have. You can see it Let me get close there. It's just something different that brings some like a fun, different shape and texture. Okay, so you can create that. I've gone ahead and created a bunch of them with different, and we will use them as well with the other ornaments. So they're gonna look really fun hanging from the top. Okay, so we're gonna use this little spheres with all the ornaments that we've fussy cut, and they're gonna look super cute hanging from the top of our layout. Now let's go ahead and arrange the ornaments that we've cut apart from the pattern paper, and I'm gonna use on some of them little leaves that you can find in the ephemera packs. Okay, so just play with the shapes, go from the middle of your layout to the bottom, arrange them. Just try not to put the same colors right beside each other, and play with the orientation, play with where you want them. Try to play having some below and some a little up. So basically, friends, this is the idea and the arrangement that I like. I'm gonna bring in this foam piece that says "'Tis the Season," and that's gonna be my title that I want to place right below my chipboard frame. I also was thinking there are a bunch of banners in this collection, so I was thinking of placing maybe 2 in the corners here, and I would elevate those using some foam adhesive, sorry, and I will place my ornaments with this little twine hanging from the top. So yeah, I think I like that. I also was thinking of using this for my journaling. This comes from the ephemera pack, the journaling, I believe, and I was thinking of putting it up here. You also have the cut apart sheet that you could use, maybe one of this or this, and you could use those to include your journaling. So let's start adhering some of this twine. That's like the more tricky part. So I was thinking of using maybe red for the first. I need a teal one that will hold this one. I then was thinking of using a green one. So that's why it's important not to have all your ornaments in the same line, so you can get to use multiple colors. You could also stitch if you like doing hand stitching. You could stitch those ornaments. But I love adding some texture with my twine. Okay, yeah, so that's looking good. Now let's attach our twine to our ornament, and I was thinking of doing a little bow. So you just insert one end of your twine and create a little bow that will really make those ornaments even cuter. And just play with the ends here. Okay. I'm not that good at making bow, friends, but I will do my best. Okay, so we have this little bow here, and I will try to bring that end, the longer end, to the top and cut the little end here. Okay, as you can see, I have some twine already attached to my ornaments. What I did first was place my chipboard frame where I wanted. I arranged everything. I came in with a little pencil and made marks of where the ornaments are going. And that way I can just add the twine, add the adhesive, and move along adhering the ornament. So I want to show you how I adhere this through so you can see it. And I have my little pencil mark there. So I now need to use the green twine. I create my bow. You already saw me doing that, but I'm gonna do it really fast now. And I am using 1 millimeter foam adhesive to adhere. Oops, I think. Sorry, it's really hard to do it when you're filming. But I'm using 1 millimeter foam adhesive to adhere my ornaments. And for my photo frame, I'm gonna use a 2 millimeter. Okay, that way I have some room to tuck all the ornaments below it and have a fun dimension. Okay, so I have my little bow here. You just play with it until you have your bow just how you want. Okay, and this one will go here, but before that, I'm gonna give this little leaf some texture. I'm gonna add a 1 millimeter foam in the back. It's too big. I will adhere the floral leaf on this side and adhere it right on my pencil mark. And we have that one. I need to place some adhesive on my, give me a second, because it's this side. Okay, so let's adhere that ornament there. And we just need to adhere this 2 more. So I'll come back when I have those. And now that I have all my strings attached, I'm gonna use some washi tape just to hold my strings in place so they don't move when I turn my paper to the back and adhere those strings in the back. Okay, so you can use any washi tape you have or the low tack tapes that you use for die cutting. Those would be perfect as well, just to hold the strings in place. I love how it is looking. It's been a labor of love to attach the strings, but I think they will be worth it. Okay. Now let's turn. I just added some adhesive to hold my paper in place for a minute. And now we will turn this to the back and adhere the strings. Okay. This may take a while, so take your time. You will have to turn it around and see if it's where you need it to be. Okay, then we can trim those long pieces. Just let's hold it first in place. Okay, I have all my strings attached now. You can see it there just with washi tape. And now we can very gently take this washi, remove it. Maybe since we will have our chipboard frame here, maybe we could leave some, but actually I'm just gonna take. You can secure your back strings with what's left from the front if you wish to secure them more. Okay. And now if you need to arrange them a little, if you have any of them like a little crooked, you can just straighten them. And I love how this looks, friends. It's so fun. Okay, so now we can adhere. Since I like giving my project some dimension, I think I will use some 1mm foam in the back, but it's really not necessary. You can just adhere with double-sided tape, adhere this flat, but I think I want to, since I have all this dimension here, I will elevate it a little using my 1mm foam in the middle of the strings, okay? And now comes the fun part. We will adhere our chipboard frame and start constructing all the final details of our layout. So I used a 2mm foam adhesive on the back of my frame just to pop it up even more, since I used 1 inch on the ornaments. So this is a little tricky. This is the tricky part. Just try to line it up as best as possible so we don't move the strings on the background. I will use the "'Tis the Season" for my title down here. And I have this journaling piece that's gonna come up here. Okay, maybe I will have to trim that a little, I'm not sure. So I've already attached 2 of my little circle ornaments, and I want to add a couple more. This is not at here yet. Let's just work in the colors, see what we like. Just try to vary the patterns you choose and the placement of the little balls. Okay, so I have 5. I like working on not even numbers, so I think it looks better when it's an even. That's why I put 5 of them. And now I will see how this little banners look up here. So I just want to make them go all the way to the outer part of the background paper. And if you like it like this, friends, you can perfectly leave it like that. It looks awesome. But maybe I'm gonna put 1 or both of them. So I'm gonna trim this a little so it can tuck. Oh yeah, it's gonna tuck there. And let's adhere those pieces. My banners are now adhered, and now I will just adhere my little balls here with this 1mm foam that it's very almost flat, but it brings a little dimension. So just put it in the middle. Let's adhere it there. When you're adhering the balls, the spheres, remember to vary where you put them. Try not to put all of them in a line, just to create that little visual interest. And we are almost done, friends. Just a couple little chipboard pieces that I want to add as final details, and this layout will be done. So let me know in the comments, friends, what you think about it, if it's something you're willing to try or it's too much for you. I know some of my layouts may feel a little much to try, but I really love creating different things and giving you the options to play with your product, to get really creative, not only tell your stories and share your pictures, but just to play, friends. You know, I love playing with beautiful product and just becoming like this little girl that's not afraid of trying, of playing, of experimenting. And sorry for my voice. I have been with the flu a couple of times this past months, so yeah, I'm sorry for that. So we are done with this. I have a couple of chipboard stickers here. This is from the sticker sheet. It's flat, but I want to bring in a couple of those, like creating a little visual triangle here. Maybe one here, one here. Not sure where I had this third one, but I like creating visual triangles with my shapes. Yeah, I think I'll leave that one here. I find it a little big for this one. But you know, everything looks better if you pop it up. So let's do that. Let's pop that one up, and this layout will be done. So thank you very much, friends, for stopping by. Thank you for the comments that you leave me. They just make my day. They make me really happy. I hope you've enjoyed this layout. I hope you've learned something new, and that you check this Simple Stories collection, Holly Jolly, out. It's beautiful. If you have other past collections, you can absolutely recreate this layout with some ornaments on your pattern papers and something similar. I'm sure you will get a very similar look. So thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to subscribe and like if you've enjoyed this video. That helps me a ton. And if you're looking to shop for this collection, don't forget to press those affiliate links. They don't cost you anything and they help me so much. So thank you, friends. Until the next time, this was Gloria Parra for Simple Stories. Bye-bye.